Okay, I'm going to show you my entire Sega Genesis collection, which isn't really that huge compared to a lot of YouTubers I've seen, but I'm just going to show each game. Crap, I don't have, okay, each game, and just say like a small thing about it. Most of these games are from when I was a kid, actually, because I don't really buy games anymore, but I want to start collecting a little bit, so might as well start off big with Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, not really much to say about this game that hasn't been said. Fantastic. Sonic 1's really grown on me. I didn't really like it that much as a kid. It plays more like a Mario game than any other Sonic game. It's a lot more focused on platforming rather than speed. Some parts are actually really slow and tedious. So whenever you do go fast, it feels like you really earned your speed. You know, you can't instantly go fast with the spin dash. But the level design, I think, is some of the best in this game, actually. Okay, then Sonic 2, which, you know, another great one. I mean, it's awesome. Sonic 3. I rented this from Blockbuster way back in the day, and just blew my mind. You know, Knuckles was introduced in this game, and yeah, everyone wanted to play as him, but you couldn't. But a lot of the levels had places you couldn't reach, and it's because this game you have to play as Knuckles to get to other areas. But Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles were meant to be one game, but they had to release it in parts to meet like a deadline or something. So one of my favorites of all time. And then Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you know, this is the full package. One of the best ever. I still like it to this day. My brother actually got me this when I was like eight, and he came home with Final Fantasy VII, and I always liked to watch him play video games when I was a kid, but I think he didn't want me to be bugging him when he got that new game, so he came home with this and just threw it on the ground, and like I literally freaked out because I went so nuts, and you might not be able to tell now because I'm not super hyper, but I was going crazy, and I wanted him to play it first because I was just so nervous to even put it in. And a lot of childhood memories playing this game. Okay, then I'll go on to my carts, or I mean my boxed games. I only have 3. Sonic Spinball. Music is awesome on this game. You know, it's pinball. You don't really have much control on what you're doing. X-Men 2, really hard. I picked this up recently at Goodwill for $1 with the box, which is kind of sweet, and I suck at it. This one I got recently. It's Echo the Dolphin. Super hard. I can't beat the first level. I like the instruction booklet because there's a whole bunch of dolphin facts in it, like bottlenose dolphins can swim 25 miles per hour, and then, you know, there's some other stuff about dolphins. Alright, now I'm off to my loose cartridges. X-Man. Pretty hard. You can only get to like the 2nd level. Music's pretty good though. You can play as some different characters. It's an okay game. I mean, it's actually pretty good, but I haven't really devoted any time to it. Kid Chameleon. Really cool game. Didn't like it growing up, but I recently started being able to get past the 2nd level, and I realized there's like 100 levels in this game. Decap Attack. Pretty cool music. Kind of repetitive stuff, but if it had a little more variety, it'd probably be it's actually probably one of my favorite Sega Genesis games. You're like this dead guy, and your face is in your stomach, and you hit people with your stomach. It's pretty dark, and the underworld's trying to take over the world or something. It's actually adapted from a different game that was a lot more happy. This is Maximum Carnage. It was produced by oh crap, I can't remember what it's called, LGN or something. It's not on here. Anyways, Angry Video Game Nerds always talking about this bad game company that makes terrible games. This is actually one they made that was actually really pretty good. I mean, it's pretty repetitive, you know, button masher, beat 'em up. But as far as superhero games, this is probably one of my favorites I've played. And it feels like you're playing a comic book. And there's even comic book cutscenes, which is pretty sweet. And you can play as Venom later on. Columns, puzzle game. Rocket Knight Adventures. One of the best games on the Sega Genesis. Every level feels like almost like a different game. Like there's like a level that's like a shooter level, and like Mario type levels, and one level where you get chased by lava, and a kart race level. It kind of reminds me of Donkey Kong Country actually. It's pretty difficult but not unfair. Earthworm Jim, pretty funny. Really funny. The animation on this game's really good for a 16-bit game. Controls are a little bit, you know, not super good, but they're okay. I can never really get far. I think I always die at like the 3rd level. But like on the 1st level or something, there's this cow that's on this board, and you jump on the board and the cow flies up. Then once you get to the very end of the level, that cow falls on the boss and kills him or something like that. It's pretty funny. Aladdin. Disney animators actually worked on the animation on this game, so it looks really good. It's pretty hard. I always die at like the 3rd level, or the magic carpet level, because you can't really see what you're doing. But it's pretty good. Battle X, you know, pretty good. Pretty fun with 2 people. This is a game that's really fun with 2 people. Battletoads and Double Dragon. Pretty good variety. Super hard, but pretty good. Alright, I guess that's my Sega Genesis collection. I'll probably make another one of these, you know, if I ever collect more games. And later on I'm gonna do individual reviews of the Sonic games. The next video I'll do will be of my Super Nintendo collection, which I just bought this system recently, and I scooted my Sega Genesis over to make room, and they sit comfortably by each other. They love each other now. See, they're holding hands. Okay, this is the end slate, where I tell your brain to follow instructions. But according to YouTube analytics, probably less than like 10 or 15% of you are even watching this right now. So if you're watching this, thanks for watching it. And I'm going to be posting some more reviews, hopefully one every week. So thanks for watching, and I hope you liked that video. And the 2 videos on the screen, I'm recommending that you click on those if you want, because they're animations I made. Bye.